All right, come on. We got some speed now, buddy. Come on, I'm a little off. Oh, you can hear it. It's like popping. It is trying. A ship's not supposed to be able to do this, by the way. This is bad. Want to keep up with the latest Camodo gaming videos? Be sure to subscribe and click that bell. Hello, YouTube. Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Floating Sandbox. And yes, folks, we are back once again. And today, we are back to finish off the last couple of ships that I wanted to try in this game. And then I think we're going to go on a little bit of a break while we wait for new updates here. So, we're going to be doing some suggestions from you guys. The thing that we're actually looking at here is the PM Goliath. This was actually from the dev. He said this thing looks absolutely fantastic. When we go on, wait for it. It's going to take me a second. Boom. When we go to night, this thing's actually pretty fun to sink. It's actually really dark. Wait, all I see is lights now. You know, maybe not quite all the way night. I want to be able to see this sink as it happens a little bit. But yeah, that's one thing that I should have actually probably tried earlier in the game. So we'll get the stars. There we go. I got a little bit of stars. So we're going to go ahead and punch a hole in this thing because I'm curious. He says when the lights start going out, it actually looks pretty fantastic. You know what? We should actually probably blow this thing up. So we're going to put a hole probably, we're going to go right in the middle here and put a little timer bomb. I should just line the bottom of it with the impact bombs. I don't think we've used impact bombs since like the first episode, so let's go. There we go. This is going to be fine when it hits the ground, folks. So, we've got this. We've got a couple other ships I'd like to cover. Actually, we have a sub that I'd like to cover because that's something you guys wanted to see, and we really haven't touched on those either. So, we're going to let this thing go off here. This is going to be perfectly fine. All right. And there we go. So, we got the hole in the ship. It should start to spread out the water. We'll see the lights start to flicker. I better go ahead and cut the Titanic music before it turns on. All right, so she took a pretty good hit there, but man, that was like nothing. Look at the compartments and the way they're filling up here. I'm actually gonna go back to full daylight. That way you guys can see a little better. Yeah, it's got some weird, funky compartments here. So I feel like if we were to place bombs, so yeah, if we were to add a couple more, let's go one more hit here. What do we think it's gonna take for it to implode? Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a much bigger hit. What if we were just to put one down here and we just make this one gigantic hole here? Let's go. Ready? Boom. Oh, it was a little inconsistent there. Oh, and she's sagging. It's like the ship is slowly smiling. Oh, that's bad. Actually, she's got a pretty good structure point right here. So let's give her a little saw. There we go. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, it's cracking. She's bubbling. Uh-oh, I think it's about to happen. Oh, you can see the cracks happening. There we go. Is anything gonna hold it together here? All right, I think she is in half. I think there might be a couple pieces still holding on here, but it should slowly move here. So yeah, that's pretty satisfying. It's gonna be even better once we hit the ground. But another thing you guys wanted to see, you wanted to see some more spike stuff. And somebody was like, just create the biggest spike possible and drop the ship on it and see how far you can get it to slide down. This might be the perfect candidate for that. Oh, yes. That is cool. Wait, look, the first funnel broke off for some reason. It could have been some of the pressure. Actually, I don't think any of the impact bombs are gonna go off here. No, we're going directly down. I might need to stick some more of them on that. Let's see. Impact bombs, shall we? So in theory, this is just gonna ride all the way up with all these impact bombs. I need to do this quick because I am running out of time here. Okay, hold on. What's gonna happen here? There we go. Yes. Oh, it's actually working. Okay, so the impact bombs, wait, those set each other off. So when one goes off, if it hits the other one, or if it's close, it should do it right here. We got just a mangled mess down here. Here we go, line up the whole bottom here. Okay, then go up the top. There we go. Oh, there goes the other half. Boom! And there goes this part. You know, this part that's kind of awkward how it's holding water here. This whole compartment here is full. This one's filling. And this up here, oh, it is slowly filling. It looks like one of those EQs on a little music player or something. All right, well, I think we've tortured this one enough. So, what we need to do, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna build that spike. On. How high can we go up with this? Oh no. How thin is that up at the top? That's like a knife. That's gonna be a clean cut here. Oh, this is not gonna be good for the ship at all. Okay, so what we need to do, Do you guys think it's going to just cut it in half, or do you think it's going to maybe actually slide? I don't think it's going to slide at all. I think this is going to be horrible. All right, let's go ahead and... Oh, we don't want to use that tool. Let's use the move tool. I was going to grab it, and I'm probably going to pull it apart. Okay. How high can we go with the ship here? I got to place it up to the top, and I got to zoom in real quick. That way we can see the glory of what's about to happen. All right, here we go. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, I think I dropped it in the... Wait, it was so thin I couldn't see it. I was supposed to drop it, and I just accidentally stuck the one part up there. Oh, no. I feel like I need to redo that. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Wow, we pierced it. So, okay, we need to go, like, somewhere up here in order to get this to actually fall on the spike. Yeah, this thing's gonna slice off. All right, I gotta be sure to drop it above it this time. There we go, up here. All right, and get up here. All right, here we go. This is it, folks. Do you think it's going to stay up there, or is it going to be a clean slice? Oh, this is going to be so satisfying. Not quite in the middle, but... Oh. No. Wait, I wonder if there's a way to fillet the ship. Like, if we were to change the strength properties on it. Last time we did, like, a sick jump with the ship, and it turned into jello once you turned the strength up. I feel like that's what we need to do here. Actually, I do want to see this impact. Wait, should we have like a secondary spike pit here? Hold on, we can build that real quick. Yes, it's a spike pit of doom down here. All right, this is gonna be deadly. Here we go. What's that sound? Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Is it gonna stop it from hitting the water is the question. Oh, that's cool. All right, so that spike... I wouldn't say it was in half because I'm a really bad aim. But, yeah, we kept it from hitting the water. This side over here didn't even have a chance. This side is all saggy now. Looks sad. It's okay. The only thing that hit the water was some debris, and one of the stacks hit the water. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to grab, before we go to the subs, which is really what I was wanting to cover today, since I really haven't touched them, we're going to go ahead and go to mechanics and, actually not mechanics, yeah, mechanics, strength. We're going to jack it up all the way, so it's going to be 10,000, or I guess times 10 strength, and we're going to reload this. Alrighty, so we have times 10 here. Oh, this is going to work. This is going to be beautiful. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, it's slicing. No. Look at that. That's how you get this thing to hover. You can't even see it. Wow. It sliced through it a bit. I feel like we need to help this thing. Hold on, let's, can I move it from here again? Does it, pull it off that? Okay, we're gonna send it through one more time here and see if we can get it to cut. It made a permanent indention in it. That's actually cool, and that's a floppy ship. Okay, here we go. And, it's not enough! Oh, it's like a knife. Okay, we've made it, what, halfway through? I feel like we need to drop it further. We're going to get it to cut on times 10 strength. All right, let's go up here. Okay, drop it again. All right, come on. We got some speed now, buddy. Come on, I'm a little off. Oh, you can hear it. It's like popping. It is trying. A ship's not supposed to be able to do this, by the way. This is bad. I'm trying to think of how to finish this thing off. I mean, I could start the cut, but that seems to be kind of lame. All right, so we really have never played with the springs that much, so... I'm going to adjust the stiffness on this. What if it's like really stiff? Does that mean the ship just pops back out? We're trying to cut this. Here we go. Nope, that's not what that means. Where did it go? It's gone. What is the strength of the... Okay, hold on, reload the ship. What does that do? Watch, here we go. Reload, 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 and reload. Okay, so obviously we don't need to use that tool. What if we go polar opposite here? This is something somebody wanted me to test. Does this make it all jello-like or something? Here we go. All right. Oh, wait. Okay, we just melted the ship. That reminds me of the Hindenburg that we played with. How I thought it was like a different material. I don't wonder if by default its spring was just all the way down, because that looks like it was an inflatable ship and now it's just tearing itself to the bottom of the ocean. Alrighty, you know what? We're going to put the Goliath away. I'm going to restart the game here. We get a clean slate. And, yeah, let's go sink a sub. Alright, so we have the Typhoon-class submarine. So I'm assuming this submarine is basically made of the same materials as the ships. So, what I want to do, we're going to test what type of pressure it's going to take in order to kill the sub. So, the way to accomplish this, and I've been thinking about this for a little bit, we got the pins. So I got to quickly do this. I got to go from here. Okay, so we're going to put it down. I got to somehow pin this underwater. Okay, switch to the pin. Okay, pin. Wait, why is it not pinning it? Okay, so apparently the pins don't pin when the ship's in motion. Or do they only pin to certain things? I need to get this thing underwater, and I'm trying to figure out how to accomplish this. It's kind of threw a wrench in my plan. Okay, try it again. Try it. Seriously? Okay, so pins is not a thing at the moment. All right, so I'm gonna kind of start adjusting the water here. So I can't make this deeper, can I? Like, ideally, I would love to flood the water up right now, but I think I can only make the depth of the sea a little bit up or down. I don't think I can actually do the water line here. So, I can go wave height up. I don't think I want to do that. I think the best way to do this, let's go ahead and adjust the density of the water. Okay, so that's not the way we want to go. We want to make it more dense. So we want to slowly sink this. So say we're filling the ballast of the sub here. There we go. Okay, got a little bit more dense. You can see it working the sub a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we've got the sub going down. Can we pin it from here? Dang it! It's not working. Okay, wait, I got another idea. Okay, so reload the sub. So let's go ahead. We're going to change the strength property of it real quick. That way I can hopefully pin it. Nailed it. Figured it out. Okay, so what I had to do, and it's really awkward to do this, but we finally got the sub to where it's underwater. So I adjusted the strength up. I put the pins in. Now, hopefully when I revert this back, this doesn't go completely bonkers. Let's see, we need to be at, I guess, 1.00 to get it at its actual strength here. So let's go 1. I guess I have to actually do it by the adjustment here. Okay, there we go. All right, what's going to happen when we turn this back to normal? Here we go, 3, 2, 1. No, it's got to be the pressure. Is it the density doing it now? No. No, this is not. You know what? We could still test this. Before it fills up, we're going to go over to the springs. As soon as I find them, here we go. All right, let's make them, let's turn them back to the floppy here. Or actually, let's turn it down just a little bit. Trying to see, okay, they're down. Wait, this thing stays pretty agile. It's not exploding. All right. Yeah, oh, there it goes. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out, like, what was the pressure that exploded the ship. And I was going to do that by the spring stiffness. But that is something I don't think we can accomplish. Let me grab one more sub and see if it's just a sub. Alright, so we're going to try this sub here. This one's actually pretty cool because it's got the interior. Oh, geez, it's heavy. It is heavy. Is it going to stop? This might be what we're looking for. Look, it's stabilizing. Huh. So we just really needed to change the subs. The material on this, everything's heavy. This thing's gone down. It's not quite as far as I'd want it to be. Wait, why are you going back up? Sub, I was just giving you some sort of compliment here. I need you to go back down. Hold on. We're going to change the water density. We're going to try to get this thing down just a little further. All right, there it goes. It's going back down. This is a big boy here. Wow. All right, so what we want to test here, and I'm going to go ahead, let me pull my options back up, and we're going to try to see if we can get this thing to collapse on itself. So you got the water drag, which is something that I think just slows the ship down. You got the water intake, the water craziness. Actually, we probably need to be in like ultra-violent mode for all of this. So let's go and switch to ultra-violent. Okay, got that. Let's apply that. Okay, so strength adjust. At which strength does this thing just bust under the sea? Now, the water density is a little below normal to get this thing to go down a bit. So let's see what happens to the strength adjust. Okay, start going down. Okay, we're gonna go 0.3. Okay, she bowed a little bit there. This one's a little bit weird. Like, this one seems really strong. Okay, 0.1. There it is. Okay, so that's the pressure point. That breaking up was extremely weird looking. That was actually crazy. It looked like a strike and a crack, and it just went through the whole sub. Holy man. All right, so 0.1 seems to be our mark. So we're going to reset the sub, and we're going to reset the strength. Okay, so we are at 0.2. We're going to lower in the water. Look at that. This thing has such a fine balance. I wonder if that changes by ship. Like, depending on the weight properties, the materials, and all that. Because, yeah, at 0.2, this sub is actually fine. 0.1, this thing turns into an absolute mess and blows itself apart. So, I guess for our last test here with the sub, we're going to go ahead and bomb this thing underwater. So, say it gets hit with the depth charge or maybe even another torpedo, something. So, do I want to do impact? I don't think I want to do antimatter. We've all seen what that does. I think it's going to need to be just like a timer bomb. So, we're going to say... Actually, we'll go just remote control bomb. Real quick. I have ultraviolet mode on. We don't need to blow it in half. We're wanting to try to actually sink this thing and see how long or how many hits it would take to take this thing out. Alright, so say a depth charge gets thrown into this thing. We're going to say it gets on the top here. So, let's go... Boom! Alright, so there's your brake. Look at the compartments fill. You can see the lines. I really wish we had a thing where we can close off compartments to see if we can save the ship. Of course, I can always use the reverse flood tool to do that. Now, one last thing before we wrap this up. As this thing's going down, I'm going to turn on... Where is the rot accelerator? So we have this rot accelerator. I'm going to wait for this thing to get to the bottom. Folks have finally told me what the scrub tool does. I've asked for 2 episodes, and I've heard tons of different results. A lot of people are like, well, it helps soak up the water, which it doesn't do that. You can reverse that with the flood tool. And some people said it, like, scrubs the ship away, and oh, geez. Oh, geez. Uh-oh. There might not be any ship left. That 0.2 is really, really starting to hurt it. Holy man, that actually looks cool. Okay. At some point, this is gonna stop, right? Oh, no. Oh, no, that's bad. Okay. I almost just want to, like, admire this. This is the one ship that's actually making my computer slightly lag. That's actually weird. Maybe it's just the size. This might be the biggest sub. Actually, this might be one of the biggest boats, period, in the game. As far as vessels, like, this thing is equal to, I guarantee you, that Titanic model or even the Goliath model. Maybe that's why we're lagging. Yeah, this thing's just slowly crushing itself into the bottom of the ocean. Well, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and we're going to turn on the rod accelerator. You know what? Let's stabilize the ship real quick. We're going to go back to 1 on the strength. Hopefully this doesn't blow it up. Okay. Oh, hear that? It's slowing down. Wow. Okay, so we have the rot, and that is what the scrub tool is used for. So the rot and rust, let's go ahead. We're supposedly supposed to bump this up. Let's bump it up. Let's go rot up 100%. Okay, there it goes. I think I see it changing colors now. So it's getting rusty. So somebody said that this tool up here, you can start to scrub. Oh, no, we want to start scrubbing down here. Oh, look at that. It's changing it colors. Oh! I mean, it's moving way faster than we can keep up with it, but it's changing the shades of the colors because the ship's getting darker here, or the sub is. And especially right around this water line, let me go ahead and show you guys. You can see that little change in color, so that is what the scrub tool is doing. I still don't quite get the significance of it. I guess eventually it's going to stop the rot, but yeah, this thing's going. Oh, you can actually see it. It's getting a really dark shade back here. There you go. Now you can see the color change. I didn't realize it actually changed that bad of a shade. Last time we did it, I guess we were in ultraviolet mode, and it just blew itself apart completely. All right, we're going to let this thing come down, and then we're going to wrap this up. All right, there she goes down. Oh, poor sub. It's okay, Mr. Sub. Yeah, you're just you're a little rotty. It's a little, clean it up a bit here. I'm not going to be able to save this thing. Wow. It's kind of weird. It's like the backbone is the only thing that wants to stay up here. But anyways, I think that's going to about wrap it up for this episode of Floating Sandbox. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We will be returning back to this once we kind of get an update, but I think for now we've kind of covered all I've wanted to cover. I wanted to go back here, cover the rest of the ships, and do a couple more of the viewer creations and show off actually what the scrub tool does. So, Anyways, thank you guys for all the love and support. We will be returning to this hopefully within the next week. We've been doing these about one a week, maybe a week or two, depending on when the next update comes out or new ships. So thank you guys for all the love and support on Floating Sandbox, and we will see you guys next time.